with a look at ADA Cardano. Now, I think we might be starting a little bit of a run here, right? Been beat down pretty decent here. Had a retracement back. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci here. I think this thing's back probably about a 786. Yeah. Beautiful spot, man. If you bought down here, good for you. That's a great spot to buy. If you get a bounce off of 786 on a pullback, a lot of times that can turn out to be some of your best buys. You got a 786 pullback here. That's beautiful. All right, now let's take that off there. Let's take a look at the RSI. All right, it looks like Bitcoin dominance is just about over. Okay, that's going to spell a lot of things. A lot of stuff is going to start running. This has been a lagger, obviously. The weekly RSI just turned into the upside. Okay, that's beautiful. The monthly turning up. Okay, that's what you want to see here. No bearish divergence. You got a higher high over here. The daily looks good, heading to the upside. All right, now if we take a look at resistance levels, we have a resistance coming down through, right down through here, right about, whoops, sorry about that, didn't mean to do that, right about through there. Okay, that this thing is going to come up to. You also have a line, basically right across through here that ended up being a support level. Any break at that would be super bad. All right, I don't see that happening. I see this thing breaking out the top side here. Now, this was a fake out through here. See the bullish engulfing green candle, then you have a bearish engulfing red candle, fake out. Okay, a break at this level, up around what, 78, about 78, 79 cents. This thing should really take off, right? Your normal retracement area would be up to 618,702. Right up here, $2, $8. Let's put a box up there. Main reason I think this is about ready to go, not just because the RSIs being where they're at. The rest of the market just is looking extremely bullish. You would expect it to at least get back up here towards the dollar. All right, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Now, if it breaks through there, you'd be looking up towards the $1.83. That would be the next target. You start getting up through $1.08, $1.15, $1.83 would be the next target. I know it's hard to believe down here at 68 cents. It's not that far away. You break this resistance up here, 78. What did I say, 78? Yeah, 78 cents. This thing's going to pick up some major steam, I'm telling you. Looking very, very good to me. Bitcoin is doing its thing. The question is, excuse me, when it gets up here, what happens here? Does this turn into, a big ABC pattern, or do you have a breakthrough here, right? Your altcoin season, if this gets rejected up here, the altcoins are going to fly down through here. That'll be the alt season, right here. Or does it break through and keep going, okay? The biggest problem I have with that, all right, if you start seeing 100, 101, 102, then 131 would be the next target, right? Now, on a monthly, if you follow Elliott wave theory, what do you see in here? All right, just take a look at that chart a second. Let me squeeze it a little bit. What do you see? Right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waves, right? You got 5 waves right there. Then normally comes a corrective structure, which would be an ABC. All right, we'll see what happens. Up here is going to be the big answer. Bitcoin is up $6,000 today, about 7%. Looking fantastic. That's making the rest of the market just absolutely explode. Look at this. And this is nothing. Wait till the alt season. You'll see numbers like this right here daily. Believe it or not, if you haven't been through one yet, just wait. Look at these numbers. H bar is starting to go. Miro is breaking a massive resistance. Most of these are breaking resistances that have gone on for months, right? And this is when we get our big moves, guys. Come sign up for a level 3 membership over there and join our Discord. We have 178 members. We leverage trade over there. And with an alt season coming, yeah, you could make some massive, massive money out there. You could, right? It's setting up for that. There's so much stuff I posted over there in Discord with breakouts and stuff that is getting ready to go. ADA, once it approaches this line up here, I will be watching this thing like a hawk, man. That's we get a break. I'll be looking for a retest. I'll post that in Discord. Look for a retest entry and ride it and then take off. You know, move just up. Say it breaks here at 78, roughly there. Okay, and heads up just to there. That's about a 30% move on a 10x leverage. That's a 3x your money. On a 20x, that's a 6x your money. If it keeps going and breaks through there, on leverage, it's a 130% move. On a 10x, you would 13x your money. On a 20x, you would 26 times your money. That's the power of leverage trading. You got to get good entries, though. You just can't pick right there and hit long 100x. Just one move, 5%, 2%, either way, and you're wiped out. You got good entries, man. With that level 3 membership, you get 10 hours of videos to watch to teach how to start charting, and you get a link to the Discord. Also in the description of the videos, weeks. It's a leverage trading site. If please go check that out. We use it in Discord a lot for the charts and price targets. Great site for leverage trading. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I'll talk to you soon.